roots once again, rockers reggae music. Yeah, man, of the roots once again, rockers reggae music.
One, two.
La 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 la. Fire I go burn them. Fire I go burn them. Catch a fire, catch a fire. Say catch a fire, they make a nice. Catch a fire, and they make a nice. Just the other day, I pop out. Just the other day, another one fall. Catch a fire, catch a fire, catch a fire, they make a rise. Catch a fire, they make a rise. Now you reach a Zion, you are run back. Now you reach a Zion, you are run back. You can't turn back from Jaja. You can't turn back from Jah. Catch a fire, catch a fire, catch a fire, they make a rise. Catch a fire, catch a fire, catch a fire, they make a rise. Catch a fire, catch a fire, they make a rise.
One, two.
La 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 la. Fire I go burn them. Fire I go burn them. Catch a fire, catch a fire. Say catch a fire, they make a rise. Catch a fire, and they make a rise. Just the other day, I pop out. Just the other day, another one fall. Catch a fire, catch a fire, catch a fire, they make a rise. Catch a fire, they make a rise. Now you reach a Zion, you are run back. Now you reach a Zion, you are run back. You can't turn back from Jaja. You can't turn back from Jah. Catch a fire, catch a fire, catch a fire, they make a rise. Catch a fire, catch a fire, catch a fire, they make a rise. Catch a fire, catch a fire, they make a rise. If they run to the rock, they can't die. If they run like a snake, they just by a name. Catch a fire, catch a fire, catch a fire, they make a rise. Just the other day, I go down. The fire, 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 man. Fire, 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 the fire, at the fire, Jaja fire, Jaja fire. If they run to the rock, they can't die, 'cause Jah knows they bound to go down, 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 down. Bound to go down, they bound to go down, they bound to go down. Catch a fire, catch a fire, catch a fire, catch a fire, they make a rise. Catch a fire, catch a fire, catch a fire, catch a fire, they make a rise. Catch a fire, catch a fire, the stone and fire. catch a fire. Catch a fire.
I said you must have to feel fires at your rear. I said you must have to feel, oh, you've gotta kneel fires at your rear. Now is a modern dance, so don't look behind, cause you'll surely blind. All you've got to do is just keep on time, and you'll stay on the line. I said you must have to feel fires at your rear. I said you must have to feel, oh, you've gotta kneel fires at your rear. Doing all those dirty crimes every day can't help in no way. All you've got to do is just live good, just like you know you should. You're surely blind. All you've got to do is just keep on time, and you will stay on the line. I said you must have to feel fires at your rear. I said you must have to feel, oh, you've got to kneel fires at your rear.
So people out there, so we're there with you, Things in Time, Cultural Expression, we're there with you. Yes. Now we have some authentic information, because we're not dealing with the propaganda to bring to you. You see? And it's, for me, it's long awaiting. But since I'm not often on the continent like since 1999, I'm there frequently every 6 months, you know, up and down, all around, you see? So when we hear these profound words, it brought joy to my being. Yeah, so I have to play this tune here first, and then we'll go across there. Yes, Coming Wailing Soul. I must say big up to all the people them who listening and everything, because you know, boost you support the thing, and you know, sometimes your comments them is required too, because you know, sometimes what we call it in Islam the nafs, you know, your head can just swell, and you can feel say all is well where you go, and really it's not, you know what I mean? It needs some tweaking and some, you know, and so forth. So it'd be highly appreciated, said we said speed, but give thanks, yeah man.
Some say them a Jehovah Witness.
Yeah, you know, selector. More music and less talk.
Stop from doing wrongs. Change your foolish plans. Stop from doing wrongs. Won't you live like a man? I'm the toughest. I'm the toughest.
Now we come to the payoff.
This one coming straight from out of the dancer. This one coming straight.
Now this is an anthem. Do what you are told. Don't be grudgeful. Take what's yours. I'll wait for you anywhere. Anything you can do, I can do it better. I'm the toughest. I'm the toughest. I can do what you can do. You never try to do what I do. I'm the toughest. I'm the toughest.
London, listen. Yeah, man. United Kingdom.
And anything you can do, I can do it better. I'm the toughest. I'm the toughest. And I can do what you can do. You'll never try to do what I do. I'm the toughest. I'm the toughest. Stop from doing wrongs. Change your foolish plans. If you come with your big man, I just use my skill. I'm the toughest.
Skills. Yes.
Yeah, I'm the toughest. You got to believe, you got to believe. I'm the toughest. You better check your speed and change your deeds. I'm the toughest. Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
I don't say from music you play them as they ever ready.
Let go big chore, big chore, big chore, big chore.
Yeah, you see me now? I get carried away with the thing, so we better go to the documentary, not, you know what I mean? Yes, we are going to Africa. Listen carefully, because this one is exciting. Yeah, I tell you. Listen carefully. Get your notepad, man. I tell you, man, this one, I wait for this long time. You see? That means as soon as the covert thing ease up, I'm traveling. Yo, you still go get the vibration. So just listen to this important thing, because the vibration will come up. Cultural expression, we're going to dance a little more. Just hold this. Must listen.
It's 7 years and the other one was 11 years. And they went and threw them just near to their house. And those two white men called the police. And they came and arrested this young boy of 14 years. And that was a very shocking They took him to the custody. He stayed for almost 80 days, and they brought him to the court, and they sentenced him to death. And they let him sit down on the electricity chair, where they put around 300 volts on his head and killed the boy. The family was not there. They did not allow them. And after 70 years, even he was telling them that in the court and holding his Bible that I am innocent. The same crying of that child. I am innocent, holding his Bible. I did not murder them. I did not kill these two girls. And that was the white man who did it. After they sentenced him to death, the truth revealed itself after 70 years that he was innocent. He was not the one who killed the two girls. How many Black American has been killed, families and all? We have been seeing them. Some of them have not been covered with the media. Some of them have not been covered with the newspapers, with everything. Somebody who's pleading, like the two white men who was chasing a black man and then they kill him. That was in February. And that has really did not change that things. Let's bring questions always that what is wrong with this color that we have? What wrong have we done to those who call themselves a white supremacy? They took our people from Africa, from the land of Africa, without their willings, forcing them, killing them, chained them, and still nobody wants to say anything about it. I want to speak my mind today as a mind of Africa, as Pan-Africans, as one of the leaders in this continent. We are not going to keep silent. Enough is enough. And these things can come to anybody who is still outside there. There is uncovered news, even in Caribbean, the same thing they do, in Guatemala. In Haiti, they do the same thing. In Papua New Guinea, in Samoa Island, in New Zealand, all these places, even in Canada, we have seen all these things. But nobody wants to rise all. It took me around when the Holocaust of the Jewish people, 8 million people were killed. It was a big news. When the Belgium came to Congo, they killed over 16 billion. Nobody talk about 16 million people. Nobody talk about them. And those who refuse to obey the masters at that time, whether you are female or male, they have to cut your one hand. So because you have to listen, nobody has risen. We have been subjected to death, as I said it. We have been subjected to sickness and poverty and every dark part of what people are saying, the white supremacy. The time has come. The time has come for this all nonsense that has been taking time for 400 years to stop. We will not tolerate these things. We are not going to keep quiet. Our voice has to go to every house, to every street, and wherever our people are inhabitants. These things, it has to stop. We are human. This morning, I texted Benjamin. Benjamin is attorney for the family of George, and telling him this is really so nonsense. Justice for George has to be made. It's not only to fire these 4 policemen. They have to be arrested. They have to be brought into justice, to brought into court, so that this nonsense has to stop. The same thing happened in South Africa for 1 month ago, when the 2 white farmers took a black South African man and put him, forcing him, pushing him to coffin. They want to kill him. Now they have been jailed, and they will take their farms, and they have to be sent away. The same spirit of this policeman that has put his knee on the neck of George, and George was crying, "Let me breathe. Please, I need water." As a policeman, you are being sworn to protect the human dignity. Your job is to secure the life of people, not to kill the people. Because he used what is called a jungle law, taking a law on his hand and killing the person. Because George, when he was writing a check, buying from that shop, somebody in that restaurant, somebody just called a police that this one is giving me a fake check. That was a problem. That was a reason why these things happen. Somebody with handcuffs, how do you pressure putting your knee on his neck and killing him until he died? He was enjoying, and people are pleading to him, "Please let him breathe." Those who were taking the video. These things has happened everywhere. We have seen the apartheid. What they have used to do is the same image this police has done to George. The same way we used to see South African black people who have been killed. This is how we have been seeing in the history of 400 years. But the time has come. Yes, I know we have a coward leaders who cannot stand and speak, especially the African Union people, to condemn what is happening. Because if we have a 6th region, the ECO 6, and 6th region is the black people in the diaspora, they are part of the community of the continent of Africa. Africa has to condemn what is happening there because they are part of us. Chinese everywhere with their community, whether they are Australian Chinese or American Chinese, Chinese stand for them. And they are not doing to other communities. They are not doing to the Arab communities. They are not doing even to those who bombed them. Those who brought down the Twin Towers, they were not African people. They were not African people. Those who have destroyed even France and others, bombing them, they were not African, because African nature is not the revenge. They don't revenge, they don't kill people. They don't just destroy life because they know the meaning of the human being. That is why African has been quiet for all these 400 years, not speaking, taking their birthright from them. Like what happened in Australia. The Aborigines, a total generation was lost, was taken away from their parents. And they used missionaries, using churches, the same churches who brought gospel and telling us that you are going to heaven and you are going to have a new life. And this is why Jomo Kenyatta said, when the white man came to Africa, they found us with the land. They came only with the Bible. They did not come with anything else, only Bible in their hands. They say this is the life. And people took it and say, this is the life for us. We are going to heaven. We are going for the good place where there is a street of golds and others. No white man, brown man, yellow man has inhabited this world before. Read the history of the white man. You will find the history of white men in 14th century. You will not find them before the 14th century or 15th century. Just read the history of the white men. They were not there. They were not there. Go back to that one. They were not there. They were not there 2,000 years ago. They were not there 3,000 years ago. They were not there 100,000 years ago. But we, as a black people, we have been here, the first people to inhabit the land. That is the truth. People have to read the truth. They have changed the history to fit them. And all the history the white man has there is a black man history. The museums are all full of the statues of African who has been stolen from Africa. African people who taught the leaders to steal money from Africa and take it to the West, who opened the bank's accounts to them. They are the same people who taught them how to steal money. After you steal money, billions of dollars, now they will change the leadership, bringing another person and say that this person is not good for us. Now he has grown the horn. Let another one come and kick him out. After they kick you out, they block you not even to have access to your account. That is why we have the Swiss bank full of the billions of dollars, trillions of dollars in France. These are all from Africa.
Yes. Love it. So Tuesday, you see, we'll continue that. And then you must remember the Berlin Wall, you see. It was separating East and West Germany. That wall, they come down. But you also remember Mandela and the ANC and Bishop Tutu. And nobody in South Africa with the apartheid system was charged for murder, pillaging, discrimination, racism of black people. That stupid man, Bishop Tutu, along with his theological education and his theological color, worked with the West and called the table a table, you know, an ordinary goddamn table, and somebody's front room. And them look for a thing them says called reconciliation. Yeah? And the person that them really wanted to sentence and then ridicule and vilified was Mama Mandela, Mama Winnie. You see? If y'all can remember, you see? And that's what happened. So when people them do we injustices, we are meant to turn the other cheek. Where we get that from? And then when you turn the other cheek and then you get box on it or shut off, there's no more cheek to turn. That's why it's easy for them to bust we head in totality. Then they might take we neck off. You see? And then about, 4 years ago, there were some Americans that strap a man with chain in between two trucks. Yeah? When I remember, I forgot that. There's some horrific things that these people keep doing. And they have the audacity to have the World Criminal Court, a whole heap of African judges on that court. It's only Lovijevic from the Bosnia racial problem that went on there, and another white man, another European. Everybody else have been black, and they're meant to be crooks, as he was saying about all this money thing. Because when them change, them dash them away. When them keep things right, it's all good. You see it? It's all good. But you see now, brother like this, we hope him have enough sons, nephews, because you know what does happen. They generally go missing. So on Tuesday we will continue, God willing, yeah. We'll warm up the spot.
Shally Molly, Shally Molly, Shally Molly, Shally Molly, Shally Molly. Shally Molly, Shally Molly, Shally Molly, Shally Molly, Shally Molly. Shally Molly, Shally Molly, Shally Molly, Shally Molly, Shally Molly. None shall escape the judgment in this time. These words I sing to all mankind.
That's how we do we work. You understand me? Yeah, man. We sharp.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
You see, me, revolution it's been attacked long time, as long as I've been alive. And for a lot of people, it means different things, you know. It's not the people them that change the thing. It's the leading bodies that when them find so that you're attached to the Nation of Islam, the Black Panther, Sankofa, and so on. It's like today them call you a terrorist, but you're supposed to be extremist, fanatic, and so forth, yeah? And them call up here now, we Muslims terrorists and fundamentalists, right? And them things supposed to be damning. And you see, some of us now, you don't go work with a dictionary and try to understand what is it that these people are ridiculing or saying. A person who have some good intention for the revolutionary forward movement, renegade from it and go play and go run and all kind of different things. See, them desert the cause. And that's what's happening in my generation. Little things like that. You understand? And people just sway and go somewhere else. Right? And not some relative, someone in them family turn around and say, stop following them people. That's going to just lead into pure trouble. And you just break off from it. You don't go to no meeting no more. You not contribute, you not write. Like we had a grassroots newspaper. All these things happen. You understand? And when you add all of 100 and someone number strong, 6 months, 8 months, 9 months, a year, it come down to all 20 persons. And you see them 80 people regular, you know. You see it? And them just get some hard talk up and down the street and so forth. But the meetings that them know that it is taking place, you not see them there. You see? But you got to Acton Town Hall now, Brixton Town Hall. See? And you go Battersea, that some place them at their Battersea, and you go Stockwell. And you see them there. You see them a listen Tubbies. You see them a listen Coxon. You see? Yeah, you see them in them raves there, Wednesday night, and Saturdays. You see? And Sunday. Yeah. But you see the meeting now, you don't see them gone. And some of them tell you, say, them mommy and daddy, them say something. But them mommy and daddy, No say you can't go dance. No. You understand? And your mom and daddy no say you can't, you should stand up a street and rush girls. See? And pull them in one broke down house and fill them up and all kind of something. You see? So our adventure in England, them story they need to be told. See? And that's why a lot of things that happen to our young people, them, right? It's not their fault, because they don't have no information, proper, decipherable information. So some of them go look on YouTube and see these guys, them say consciousness, a good word. Bunch of scammers. Huh? And them type of polluted, nonsensical things they're getting. And we who are their parents and relatives and family, we not tell them nothing about our existence and our struggle here in United Kingdom, England. We now make up story. We're supposed to just tell them. Some people think that England is always like what they're experiencing right now. Long, hot summer. So when someone like me now come tell them, say, no. Because they're hearing it from one man that is on his way down, soon having walking stick and can't run for catch up a bus or run across the road or something, them say, nah. Their mind says, nah. You know those elders, when them get to a certain way, them get feebleish. See? And we are doing all this to ourselves. And then you got the hot gossipers, instead of giving a life story, a life history reference, then want to go 3,000 something years BCE. And them can make it sound like they were there. And they make Akhenaten, and well, they don't talk about him, they met whoever and so forth. I am saying there's a time and a place for all of that. How can you be a boxer and you don't have no skip, you don't do no physical exercise and everything, but your mind I say, and me I say to you, you should box. And me don't know a damn about boxing. I don't have no art, no craft, no nothing. And you, all this to me is that you're big. But you can tell people see a boxer. Where you box? A cardboard box. You see? I hope you try to understand what I say now. Because we have some ignorant people. Instead of them, and them well qualified, don't get me wrong, them have enough education, but they're hustlers. And them now work with educating anybody and informing people. And because many of them didn't walk the street, they didn't. They were privileged. See? So sometimes I can't blame some of them. They were privileged. And them get through this country's educational system, structures. And them hold on a good job, can them get a good degree and everything. And they see the degree was meant to be supporting us because it was us them get the information from. Social elements, them get the information from. And them do a 3,000 and X thousand essay project. And when them people them read these things, it's so authentic because them Billet and Brixton, Islington, Haringey, Toxteth, all these different places, man, where we was. And the education and researchers people in these sciences, them can see, them can actually visualize it, and them give them top marks to write it, and then come out there with a high degree, and then start them first employment at 27,000 plus London waiting. Listen here. In 1979, 1980, a whole heap of money that. A whole heap of money that. A huge sum of money, but no whole heap of money. See? And people like me who experience Steve Biko. Now some of you out there say, "Rotted, him come from that period." Yeah, and before. You see? So, Tuesday, we touch back again. You understand? So, those who say, wait, best, hey, listen to the rhythms. We're not entertaining just playing record. Nah. I'm on a mission before Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala take this body of mine away from this earth. I tell you that. Right? And anybody who know me, I've not changed. Even though me I say it for myself. From me there school, right? These people that call themselves Pan-African and everything. Yeah? Me is a black power activist. From me there school. See? And we have pin pal up and down America. You see? That liberate with mine. Way back then. You understand? So we come from Jack Jackson and Jonathan Jackson them. That's my generation. Now you know. More. Listen them tune them before we go dance. Because we go up a Bluesville. See? Up a Wood Green. Yeah, man. We rough. We rough. Hey, my sister, pay attention, you know, because the tune them that you don't think see your brother gone rude, you know. It's just that, yeah, I mean, we know how to drop the versions.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. None shall escape the judgment in this time. These words I sing to all mankind. None shall escape the judgment in this time. These words.
The question that each of us should ask, that all of those things that we just saw, the America, in a time like this, you know it's evil. See? Okay. Those situations, many of them things that happen, has happened here in England already. It's only that no video, no picture. Them happen here already. A lot of death in police custody has happened. A lot of death on the street of people have happened. A lot of people forgot Roger Sylvester. Is it? Yeah. That has happened. And that's not leaving me alone. You understand me? That has happened. Him not no gun. Him not do nothing wrong. Them take him from his own home. See? He not no drugs. He wasn't involved in all these things. But he was taken from us. He was taken. Joy Gardner, what did she have? She was at her home. She was at her home. Oh, did they want her passport? Or they just didn't like the way she was able to express herself? See? But what did we do? So those of us who go pining, then should have a look at the Stephen Lawrence. Map the Stephen Lawrence with Nelson Mandela in duration of time. Map the Stephen Lawrence with the kind of animosity that some factions use of aspersions to me and people like me just because my faith belief and lifestyle is Al-Islam. See? Now, the reason I'm throwing that in there, which is very important, the Lawrence family didn't see ethnic, cultural diversities and religion as a bias. Imran Khan, when all failures and all resources were exercised and now they weren't as thick as a piece of cotton, supported us, as in the Lawrence family. And Imran Khan used all of his fabric and his associates, black and white, his associates, under he's a young man at the time, said Speeds, never had a case of that multitude. But with the education and understanding of British law, and he was patient. That patience that he had and he exemplified came from Al-Islam. But it also come from his family, because you know his family origin. They're very slow, tolerant, not hasteful people. But Islam teaches tolerance. And Islam teaches to get to the depth of truth. Search for it. Don't matter how deep it may be. If you have to go hell for it, go down there. Wherever it is, up, down, sideways, wherever. And he pursued it. And his first finding was to make it known that the police were institutionalized racist. And what they were trying to do with him at the time also was to ascertain how he come to that conclusion. Now, it wasn't like us highfalutin, they're not cordial, right? It was an investigation. He investigated the police, the Metropolitan Police. You see? We would have turned around and tell the Lawrences, listen, we just can't get things done and too much roadblock. She play that tune there right now, Bob Marley, Roadblock, bad, wicked with him, right? So, him never do that. Many doors were slammed in his face. And not just him, all of his colleagues, males and females. But they were like, this man here, they were like Colombo. They won't give up. Because you see, the vision was, it was the Lawrence family, but it was us. It was people in general. And it was people of color. It was for so-called ethnic minorities. It was. And it's for justice. And when the police understood that it was also to benefit them, that they weren't just to be seen as doing justice towards black people, there should be none for justice. And they could not renate. You know, that was like a missile to the moral of any human being. But you see, we you know, learn certain principles. And these are taught to us by the Prophet of Al-Islam. See? Because the makeup of all human beings is the same. You just have to know how to relate, respond, and be persistent and be consistent. And that's where we fall down, and we don't teach our children to be consistent. I'm a basketball teacher. I run teams and I develop players. I couldn't get anything done if I weren't consistent. If I weren't consistent. If I cannot be consistent, then I am just making use of those young people's time and not fulfilling anything, giving them false hope, misusing them for my own gratification, which is foolishness, really. Because, well, you understand? And we have people like that. We have teachers like that. We are taught like that. Many of the teachers, I mean, this system here, with this curriculum, they deliberately do that to us. And that only happens and continue to happen because we don't attend the school and be part of the parent school governorship and all these things and see how things are going, you know? See? So it's all about learning. It's all about application. And that's where we have a problem because people say, what the hell? Shut up. Idiot boy. Go on, man. Play the tune and shut your mouth. See? Until something that we just witness again and again happens to us, then we start thinking like, God damn. So we just react. We need to be proactive, if you know what that means. Anybody, you know what I mean? Sure. Hey, I'm just tired, seriously, because I'm an old brother now. You know what I mean? I'm so tired, man, because we need to be. I need to be on another level. That one is 70-something years old. I need to be on this level today, in this time. I need to show people them that played around with Martha Garvey thing that we should have been goddamn like Virgin and have crafts, transportation. And that Mr. was be doing with some people and stimulate them. This other thing is a waste of space and time. All them people that make a whole heap of rotted music don't take the money and do something with it. And them a shout out, Jah Rastafari, Garvey this, rare, and tear, and everything. And don't have no transportation. But here what now, Richard Branson have that. Him have things going across the world to rotted, and him have and going across all the continent. Everything, most of him thing is with us. Him don't have we as staff, but him thing I go to Africa and the Caribbean. And the South Americas. Listen, man, the man's a clever man. And the money is made of reggae music. A great proportion of money star, maybe 80% of the last thing that him have is reggae music. Yes. And them have shop. It started record shop. Then they come record and CD, you know, MP3, rare. It still have all of that. Him have bank, have airplane, him do him country justice, him have train. When them rent the train or not, man, Virgin service. Where's Garvey service? Stop your noises, man. And that Mr. was beyond. And try to get some people them and show them Islamic banking and financial situation and get this thing at work. So I can sit down and see my son, daughters and other people them, this thing at work. So when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala take me, I say alhamdulillah, and know I say that something over here is going on, still somebody say, boy, you see coach is gone, you know, boy, you know, I got to remember coach and shoot the ball well and be balanced. Another one said, boy, I wish you to stop talk so much, you know. And That's nothing. Within a few months, nobody not remember me, remember nothing. Because what did I do? What did I really do? What did we live for? What was the innings for? What is our lives for? Plain amusement. Cha, stop it.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, oh, None shall escape the judgment in this time. These words I sing to all mankind. None shall escape the judgment in this time. These words I sing to all mankind.
Pull it up, selector. Pull it up, selector.
Arise, black man.
Yeah, man of the roots once again. Rockers reggae music.
To declare equal rights and justice among the heathen. Lest the weak outlaws fall, only the righteous shall stand. In this congregation of Jehovah One, anything that say I will always do. Anything that say I will always do, because I love them. Oh, because I love them. I love him, I'll serve him all the days of my life in the house of the Lord.
Yeah, man of the roots once again. Rockers reggae music.
Talking about some farmer medicine, come from in Africa. Yes, you're talking about the medicine. Yes, they come from in Africa. What me say? So bitter nut, cocoa butter. Yes, it's good for your daughter. It have to set up your structure, set up your heart and your kidney. Yes, it set up in your body, set up in your mommy. They say it's good for your daddy. Holy for energy is I was saying. Not cocoa butter. Well, it gives a lot of energy. Natural born energy. No false kind of energy. Tell you, they bitter nut cocoa butter. Yes, they good for your structure. Very good for your daughter. Me say it good for your mother.
Mad professor.
Bitter nut cocoa butter. Where you come from? Say down in Africa.
Yes.
Bitter nut cocoa butter. Well, they good for your daughter. Me say good for your structure.
Cho.
Set up your structure. Give you whole heap of energy.
Cho.
Yeah, say better than a Hennessy. What me tell you? Say it good for your kidney. Well, it good for your liver. It no make your heart kind of shiver. Now no make your body kind of quiver. This I did bitter cocoa butter. Good for your daughter. That better not cocoa butter.
Yo, you see me used to do some skanking, you know. Man, them try for copy my writing thing without seeking permission. So you see, you can't see me again. Come in.
Set it. Be a badness. Talk.
What you gonna do?
With their Bluesville.
What you gonna do?
See? Bluesville, Wood Green. See? Principal.
Who you gonna tell your
Hey!
lies? Who you gonna tell your
Hold tight, man. Hold tight.
Who you gonna hit?
Bang! Come in!
Place called Bluesville. See? Now tell you, man. Tell your friends. Watch it. Sweet. Go on, Principal. Selectors bout here, yard boy. See, as selectors, we just don't play music. We know to stream them, man. We have a school. Selectors, listen. Cho-cho.
Box that till you're blind.
See, what principle. Dynamics, man. Don't panic. Sweet. Pull it. Hey. To blow you off. You're too young, man. You're too young. But you can learn. I'm the one that teach the one that teach I. So can't trust. So you must never try to deny I. See, I and I. Listen. Watch it, man. Oh, top, but sound a great, man. Listen, selector.
Miss Matty.
Hey, tell them boy, they're not gonna get covered enough, cause the fire just get out.
See,
Miss Matty.
call your mommy. Call your mommy, man.
Hold your jack, make me time engineer. Hold him.
No, you call daddy no quick.
It's been so long with this carry on. Hold him. It's been too long with this carry on. Hold him.
There's not Jamaica that we can find. See, we know to put them together. You understand me?
Hold your jack, make me time engineer. Hold him.
We are good teachers both here.
Matty. Hold him.
Sweet.
Matty, girl, I beg you, hold him.
Blues well.
Hold him, Jack, make me time engineer. Hold him.
Oh man, wood queen.
Hold him, Jack, make me time engineer.
Watch it.
Night I go to business, I will tell you.
Watch it.
Kinda have a slight of vision, you know. Yeah. Tell you can pick it up on the television.
See.
And baby,
Set
it's
it,
in your
principle,
region, I
set
tell
it.
you. You been to me, I'm bigger you.
Can't stop with man, we're too rough.
It's a tough
Listen man.
What's poppin'? Everything is on the rise, nothing ain't dropping.
Stream them, selector.
Each and every night I go to races, I will tell you.
Stream them.
Kinda have a slight of vision, you know. Yeah.
I call principle.
Tell you can pick it up on the television.
Learn from us, man. You earn.
And baby, it's in your region, I tell you. You been to me, I'm bigger you. Yeah.
Shake a leg. Yo, mommy, daddy.
Baby, I'm bigger you.
Sweet. Shoe bottom nice, man.
You been to it. Shake your shoulders, keep on flame.
Young you right.
Get yourself on the move, I'm bigger you. Little children join in and sing.
Do your own little things I will tell it to you.
When you feel this a thing, people you go hear me when I sing.
Keep on moving
Till
and
it
a
to me,
swing.
ting-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling.
Pop it in a
You
swing.
could hear the children sing. Good gosh, keep on rocking and swing.
Is I will tell it to you. You know.
Baby. Come on down and shake your shoulder one time. Come on and shake your shoulder two times.
Watch it,
Tell
watch
you
it.
that I'm rougher than a rough.
I'm a tougher than
I'm
tough.
kind of tougher than tough.
And it's no bluff.
Baby, that ain't no bluff because I'm got musical stuff and I will tell it to you.
See,
But I'm 3 times 7.
I'm moving on to 21.
Till I reach 21.
And I'm moving on
Since
strong.
21 going on strong, you know.
Strong.
Tell you, kind of coming on strong.
See, watch it. Touch it, principal. Touch it. Easy,
Oh,
baby.
baby, please.
See, sweet babies, man. Listen.
Can't afford to lose you.
Oh, Tom.
Select a sweet, man. Listen.
Beat without your love. I can never make it on my
Control the
own.
temperature, you know.
Tell me, baby, what is wrong with
Set the
us?
principle. Set it.
Fire, baby.
Watch it. Principle, number one selector, man. Listen.
Oh, baby, please.
Intelligent.
I can't
Sweet.
afford to lose you.
Easy, baby, easy.
My heart can never beat without your love.
Cultural expression.
I can never make it on my own. No.
Tell your friends, man. Sweet.
Tell me, baby, what is wrong with us?
Selector called Principle.
For you.
Number one.
Girl, you know I'm missing you so much.
Sweet.
How can I go on without your touch?
Touch them, Principle. Touch them.
I wish that you just keep this between us. Baby, why the rush?
Yo, Archie Ping. Special request, man.
Love you for life.
Yo, Richie
Love you
Davis.
for life.
Mister. Central Line.
What's popping?
Yeah, man, we're gonna pop the underground.
Love you for life. Love you for life and always.
Sweet, listen, man.
And always.
Cannot tire. Watch it. Watch it. See? Temperature, man. Sweet. Listen, selector. Learn. London.
I gave you everything.
Go on, my selector.
Love has to offer. Why you gave up on time? I loved you like no
Special
one
request to Sister
ever
Judah.
could love you better.
Sister Jasmine.
But I guess this love was not enough.
Christy, me can't find you.
Yes, I was just an option. I was never in your plan. I guess
Marcia,
I was
can't
just
find you.
that guy, the one you used to pass time. Are you ashamed of me?
Catty,
Or was I
can't
just
see
not
you.
your type? I guess it's time to let go. Let go of your
Sweet
love.
Principle.
Are you ashamed
Ladies,
of me?
man, I
I
tell
know
you.
I was not your type. When make you do me so?
Bluesville, place called Bluesville, Wood Green.
I don't wanna be in this no more. I wanna be
Number one
alone.
song called
Cause every time
Cultural
I fall
Expression.
in love, it's wrong. I guess I'm meant to be alone. I guess I wasn't built to be with anybody. It's time I face the truth, maybe then I'll be happy. Self-preservation is key. It's time for me to take a break.
Vibration Sweet, no true? Watch it.
I should have told her.
And
I should have told her.
tell her.
And now she find out through the grapevine. Now she gon' make me suffer down to my spine.
See?
Sugar, don't leave me now. Sugar, don't tell you lies and
Listen,
I made
going
you
bigger now.
cry.
Look, listen,
I broke
listen.
your heart and I don't know why. Mama told me that you should have never made a good girl cry. Sugar, don't leave me now. I realize I shouldn't told you a lie. Now these tears won't leave my eyes. Why I did it don't ask me why.
Ranger, festival request, man.
I know.
We are tuning tomorrow.
That I
Buzz Rock. Yes,
I made
Ranger.
a big mistake.
Internationally.
Sorry.
Ross Ranger.
I'm
Stop going like a stranger, man.
this pain since you went away. Sorry. You know that I'm still growing.
Tell your
I'm
friends.
like a little boy.
Roddy Bone and Best about,
Sometimes in my
man. I tell you,
mind.
sweet.
Listen to me now, I say sugar, don't leave me now. Tell you lies and I made you cry. I broke your heart and I don't know why. Mama told me
Touch
that
the
you
girls,
should
them
never
in
made
them
a good
spine,
girl
man.
cry.
Watch it.
Sugar, don't leave me now. I realize I shouldn't told you a lie. Now these tears won't leave my eyes. Why I did
educational knowledge we are here for free, you know.
Sitting down here, yeah, I'm waiting
Streaming,
on your
man,
love.
stream it.
Sweet sugar bump, yeah,
Run
that
it.
kind of love.
Watch it, watch it.
Cause I'm missing your love. Only you know what I need.
Yo, Sky Juice, listen.
Now and forever I see myself, hey,
Listen,
always in love with you.
Mr.
Baby.
Hey, Washington.
I couldn't leave you, nor would I deceive you. All I
Hey,
want is
yo,
to
yo,
have you
yo.
in my arms. Perseverance keeps me holding on.
Hey, you can't touch this, you know.
Baby, love for
Admiration.
each other, together forever. These feelings continue to grow.
Learn.
I'd like to make it with you. Let's take it slow.
Easy, Rasta.
Life has its ups and downs, but your blessings will keep love around.
Mr. Glenn Washington.
And everyone that we've known is saying how much we've grown. Naysayers and haters will have to leave us alone. So
Artist,
faithful
man,
and
artist.
truly these vibes will carry on. Ooh, carry go bring come. They would like to win some, got nothing better to do.
Entertainment.
They don't like to see me holding.
Listen.
Come catch this love,
See me I tell you?
girl.
Proper things, man. Select
My
wise.
love,
See? Wise.
queen of my heart.
Easy, Sky Juice.
Heavens open when she came.
No fruits, man.
Been waiting so long.
Yeah, man. In wild.
All for
Sweet.
you, but it was
Entertainment.
worth the wait. Ooh, yeah.
Proper performance. Listen.
And in the middle of the night, when the lights are down, just you and I in your favorite style. Never has she felt a love so sweet.
You have to know how to change the vibration.
Nothing else compares to you. The day I walked on your
We work with a hybrid. Yep.
Come catch this love, girl. Amazing, amazing.
Go on,
This
principal.
is love, girl. Amazing, amazing.
Ladies, why?
Your love, girl. Amazing, amazing. Come catch this love, girl. Ooh, yeah.
She's the queen of hearts. All of her women, them have her close, man. Listen.
Now become the gay kind of
My
store
girl,
I
come up.
want. You should know I want that I'm working so hard.
Go on, Iverman.
Fulfilling
Artist.
I meditation, upliftment for the black nation.
Sweet, wise selector.
Working so hard, fulfillment backyard. I meditation, upliftment for the black nation.
True, true.
Yes, Babylon move and make me give your words. Selassie, I live above the tree and birds. Yes, I use marijuana, give vices to the earth. It's the healing of the nation of the earth. I'm black to be brown, brown to be black. I listen, Selassie, I work, can't stop. Look how many youths who no work out and slave on the plantation crop. I guess who no fist.
Teach, principal, teach.
So hard,
wise.
fulfillment backyard. I meditation, upliftment for the black nation. Yeah, yeah.
Listen.
Father, you have blessed. Here's my soul. I've gone through the test. Oh, my soul. Father, you have blessed. As I grow old,
Select a wise man.
humility reminds me.
Teach them principle.
Life, you know that it comes and goes. And we should never be to him ungrateful.
When you run version, you have to understand how to put them, stream them. There's no play them. See? Entertainment you work
You
with.
said speak love and that's what I say. I also saw hundreds of easy days, no matter what.
Yeah, where's my girl?
Out of poverty came wisdom.
Watch it.
Jah never forsake
Yeah.
you.
Special request to the whole
Jah
world.
love you.
Straight up.
Ooh,
No dagger.
I know my Jah love me.
International
Yes,
request.
I know Jah will never
Coming from
leave
place called
I
Bluesville,
alone.
Wood Green,
Yes, I know
Principal.
Jah with me wherever I go. Oh yeah, yeah. Jah
Sweet.
love forevermore. Make them talk, them evil talk.
Don't brag. Wow.
Let them do their wrongs. Oh. Their heart is filled with hate and grudge. My heart is filled with love.
Listen.
We're free.
Select a wise man, I tell you. If you had a girl holding on to, you not let her go. You understand me? You ask her to get married, man.
Each and every
Listen.
day got their road to trust.
Select a wise.
Do
Principle.
what makes your heart and soul feel satisfied.
Quality.
Let the fire burn and never let it die.
Keep the flow.
Be just what you want, don't need no approval. Yeah. I was born to be an anti-trade. Mommy, don't cry, daddy, roll up your head. Trying, I'm talking, I'm a walk.
Hey, you see we get license. We get license to chill.
No, I won't trade my happiness just to see a smile on your face. And I won't give up who I am, and I won't be ashamed.
Listen. Why am I sweet? Listen this right here. Far I.
God is good.
Deliver me, man.
Is great. Keep my head up. Can't lose my faith.
Select wise. Listen.
Look around. Learn to appreciate.
Don't underestimate principle.
It's not too late.
Cultural expression, man. Listen.
They do me things, them do me things, them do me many things. They want me life, they want me vice, they want everything. They never sees the fire, night and day. My foes and some of my friends, they counsel together. Saying God has forsaken him, let's persecute and devour. Deliver me in thy righteousness, Jah, Jah. Deliver me from the ways of my enemies.
Oh, na na, yeah, na na.
Richie.
Na 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 na.
Teach the Rasta youth.
What's poppin'?
Yeah, na na.
Teach.
If only we do the good things in life that matter the most. If only we do the things that good for you.
Teach the Rasta, man. Teach it.
If only we do the good thing in life that matter the most. If only we do the things that good for you.
Principle.
The Rasta business.
Teach.
I hit a come to light, yes. Rasta teachings spreading all across the world. Spread to little boys and girls. Rasta business. It a come to light, yes. Rasta teachings spreading all across the world, yes.
Love and unity.
When Rastafari's line I do her the light and screw. A pure wrinkle and screw.
Them say that they know want that fit true. No. I and I tell them to go natural. Still them a run down pure chemical.
Sin.
And I worship your idol.
Watch the switch. Gear changing, you know.
Oh, Tom.
Veteran artist now. Listen.
Since you've been away, I can't tell that from day.
Veteran artist, listen. And the gear just changed. Principle. Sky Juice Weber, listen. I mention them because they're one of the best selectors in both the place, man. Yes. Settle moment. Mr. Ernest Wilson, veteran artist. Maturity.
Somebody say pull up.
Oh, you mean? Bounce it, principal, bounce it. Bounce it. Put the bounce inside him, man.
Believe me. You said you know I wanna be.
Yeah, go after GT Taylor now. Put the bounce in there.
So I want you to tell me. Lord,
change the gear stick, man.
If I'm welcome in the family.
Yes. Go on, principal. Wise.
I'm in love with your daughter, yeah.
Put the bounce, man. One chill.
If she's in love with me. Ooh,
Rasta man, they want to move.
Cause she left her baby father.
Bingy man want to move.
And with me she wanna be. Ooh, you don't know about the boy,
see?
Just fire, no one night stand.
Now your man want to move.
She says she want a conscious man.
Bobo Dread want to move.
She want a farmer to her plantation. And I mean she want to give her this land. Lord, in this Lord,
change the gear for them. Put the gear on the bunks for them.
I wanna be a shining
serious. There you go. Think say they are I law we know. Come on, come.
Give me a love.
Put the bunks. Yes. Sweet, wise.
I'll shelter you from the storm.
Listen good.
Give me a love.
Select a wise man, me I tell you. A London this, you know.
And I'll shelter you from the storm.
Muffin, special request to you, sir.
You wanted to start something new.
Listen the bunks.
The time is right for me.
Energy.
Love won't ever go cold.
Settle Ross Judah.
I want you to know that you love like glow. My love can show. Give me a love.
All Bobo man them. Skank easy.
Give me your love. I'll shelter you from the storm.
Keep the bunks going.
Give me your love. I'll keep you warm.
Cowfoot Telly.
Give me your love.
May I tell you.
I'll shelter you from the storm.
Sweet.
Yes. Now this is no box.
Some sweet Irish mass. Yeah, man. Easy principle. I drop some moringa in them shinga.
I'll give you joy and happiness.
Yo, miss you one sweet little Rasta girl, you know. Oh gosh, principle. Teaser for me, teaser. Want to see them hips, them let off. Teaser principle.
Be a body.
No. Goodness. Watch it, principle. Yeah. You want to go after her too, eh?
Yeah. Save your love for me and don't give it to nobody.
I'm telling her.
I'm so far away and I know you're lonely. there. Save your love for me.
Let us grab our principle
Don't
quick.
give it to nobody.
See? Don't let no one get her. Serious.
Oh yeah. Badu 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 tip tip. Ooh yeah.
She have golden
Save
locks.
your love for me. And don't give it to nobody.
Sweet, sweet. Watch you.
I'm so far away and I know you're lonely there. Save your love for me and don't give it to nobody.
See?
I've been away from you for quite some time now, but I'm coming
And
home
I'm
tonight.
hungry.
There is not one day your name isn't mentioned, and I can't ignore that a girl like you deserves attention. And being like
Principle,
this
man,
was
principle.
my style. Walking around with a big broad smile.
Bust that till you're blind. Bang, 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 bang.
Save your love for me.
Select a wise man.
Don't give it to nobody.
Pretty.
I'm so far away.
Place called Bluesville. Song called Culture Expression.
Save your love for me and don't give it
Selector.
to nobody.
Principle.
I've been away from you.
Watch it, watch it. We are fishing, we are fishing. We not let her go, you know. Not till you, man. Capture.
Slowly but surely she'll be
Capture.
mine. Like fine wine, she just gets better all the time.
See? We are capture her.
And I don't need to rush with a woman so divine.
Set the principle easy.
'Cause it's written in my stars. She's my once in a lifetime. Yes, I'm always in the zone when I see her. Wanna be on my best behavior. If only she knows that I got plans for her.
I'm telling you.
Show her respect every time she's in my sight. Every conversation with her is such a delight. If only she knows what's in our future.
Proper entertainment, man. Proper.
Waking up to her would be a dream come true. Oh, Tom, but patiently waiting for that day to come through.
Hey, tell them boy, they never get forward enough. Gotta find a just get out.
Baby, it's our destiny.
Yo, producers.
When the right time
Enough respect.
comes, baby, I know she will be there for me. Slowly but surely she'll be mine.
Bibo.
Like fine wine, she just gets better all the time.
Watch it.
I think so coming. Cheers.
Watch she see me.
I'm coming, honey. Maximum speed.
I tell you.
Every stoplight. Couldn't wait on the green light. No,
Select a wise man, me I tell you.
nearly bounced on all the
Proper entertainment.
He could have never have none of fresh nor green. No, sir. Session stop, everything drop. My baby just text me a picture on the WhatsApp.
The kitchen is busy.
Oh, she fit do something like that when she knows high blood pressure runs in my family.
In it.
And no one needs her like a baby needs.
Go on,
his
principle.
mommy. I'm coming, maximum speed.
You have a student, man. Line him up, send him come.
It's my guarantee. And baby, I'm a coming, maximum speed.
Say to Mr. Davis
Don't deserve an excuse.
and Mr. Ochi Peng.
After looking that way,
Oh, you mean? Spread them out, spread them out. Listen good now, son. Listen.
bounced on all the herbs of man. Yeah, he could have never have none of fresh nor green. No.
Watch how wise the selector is. Listen.
Oh no, no.
Listen how wise him is. Listen.
I don't wanna wait, no. I don't wanna wait in vain for love, for love.
We're after the same girl, you know. See? Watch it.
I don't wanna wait, no. I don't wanna wait in vain for love. No, 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 no. Hey. Baby dance, baby dance.
Special request, VP and family.
You show me you what you got, girl, blow my mind.
Florida Massive.
Say baby dance, baby. I'm say one more time. Oh, girl, just show me what you got and blow my mind, mind. From we over the sun, sit down in the corner, I pray. I wish for your blind one if it's gonna be me.
Smart,
no
wise,
man, I step
selector.
But me them not.
Listen. Selector wise, man.
Box that till you're blind. Bang, bang, bang.
I don't wanna wait, no.
In
I
want the
don't
girl.
wanna wait in vain for love, for love, for love, no, no. I don't wanna wait, no. I don't wanna wait in vain for love.
Go on, Mr. Signal. Watch it. Listen.
Baby dance, baby dance for me one more time.
Is you just supposed to get a Grammy Award? I tell you.
Blow my mind.
Quality.
Say baby dance, baby. I'm say one more time.
Perfectionist.
Girl, just show me.
And we love it just like that.
Blow my mind.
Go on.
From we over the sun, me sit down in the corner.
Ride it.
I wish for your blind one if it's gonna be
Spank
me.
it.
No waste man, I step your way. But me
Politeness.
no give them the time of day. Rude boy, approach you like a gentleman. Compliment your skin so smooth and you so gentle and then me introduce
Politeness.
myself.
Keep
This is
it.
busy, the original. And when you dance, girl, you rise.
Signal.
Baby dance for me one more time.
Signal.
And you show me what you got, girl, blow my
Principal.
mind. Oh yeah, say baby dance, baby. I'm say one more
Politeness.
time. Oh, girl, just show me what you got.
Signal.
My mind. Girl, me love it when you're stepping in the name of
Signal.
You deserve a squeeze and a move your body to the reggae beat, take it slow, no rush. There is no need to speak, cause we go on and on till the early AM and we not have nothing to worry about. Girl, this is what it's all about. It's all about. So baby dance for me one more time.
Signal.
Get it up, my selector.
This is a journey into sound.
What is this?
This song is dedicated
Yo,
to
yeah, deal with that selector. Listen.
that lady wanna spend. Gotta make them move some There's a ray of sunshine. It's a lovely day. I hope this feeling lingers on and never slips away. Lying here so peaceful, easy as can be, thinking of how sweet it was last night for you and me. I don't know
Sweeter baby.
I ever told you just how good your love is. Well, baby, it's wonderful loving you in the moonlight, baby, it's beautiful. Makes me feel oh so real, so
Yeah, you must get top cat.
special. And baby, that's all that matters.
I see you with my eyes past the test. You're the best player, full of vibes. Let me summarize.
You're wise.
You know I'm gonna be your girlfriend. No need to hide, no need to pretend. I'll be your lover till the end of time. You're gonna be mine. Love you so, jamming like a body radio. Love you so, when we get a hold of you, we not gonna let you go.
Play start losing. Wood Green. Yeah, man.
And I know you see, you're the one for me. You're my fantasy. You're the one, you're the one, you're the one for me. Yeah, yeah. Sugar, sugar, you're giving me the diabetes. I got the loving, but I don't wanna try to beat this. You got me right from the start. Something.
Listen.
Into sound.
What it is?
Hey, hey. Sweet for my sweet.
For my
More
honey.
money for my honey.
Serious.
Girl, them a try
I can see you, principal. What you're up to, man.
Man, come fi nice up the party. Ram up the dance, man, you gon' wine pan a catty. Hear me no boss, no bother. Rise up the shotty. Lucky way fast. When the music sweet, good vibes, I could read another
What
3
a selector, man.
Me get clear from yesterday, just wait.
Selector. Punch it.
Into
I
sound.
tell you, sharp.
Hey, hey. Sweet for my sweet.
Honey.
More money for my honey.
Yeah, one
Girl, them a try, but them
summit.
can't done. Hey, man, come fi nice up the party. Ram up the dance, man, you gon' wine pan a catty.
Listen,
Hear
Rasta,
me no
yo.
boss, no bother. Rise up the shotty. Lucky way fast. When the music sweet, good vibes, I could read another 3 year end us. Hey, me get paid from yesterday, just wait till me touch the venue. Me and my friend who I go buy out the bar, we go shell on the place, me I tell you. Them see we face, we run this place, the party ready. Tell them know we style, them know say it not deady. We are nice up the party. Ram up the dance, man, you gon' wine pan a catty. Hear me no boss, no bother. Rise up the shotty. Lucky way fast. When the music sweet, good vibes, I got read another 3 years in boss. See that pretty one over there, so she never get it, but she said she ready now. And the one right here, so watch every move, cause we moving steady now. 2 of them have to get it tonight.
Yard massive. Florida Basin massive.
So me have to do it, cause me heavy, man, and nice up the party. Ram up the dance, man, you gon' wine pan a catty. Hear me no boss, no bother. Rise up the shotty. Lucky way fast. When the music sweet, good vibes, I got read another 3 years.
Listen.
You're never too wise to take advice. Don't pretend that you know it all.
You want to get their phone number now and email address and everything. Watch him. Go on, principal. I'm right behind you. I tell you, I want her to.
Cause that will be a downfall. Hey, why do them? No know the grammar them. But they know every shit now. No man want lock our ends. One power with a shot at them. Don't see the need for the book and pens. Gonna get some lessons now. You're never too old to learn.
See?
You're never too wise to take advice. Don't pretend that you know it all. Cause that will be a downfall. Yeah. You're never too old to learn. You're never too wise to take advice. Don't pretend that you know it all.
Yo, some select them last for cars, you know. See? But we work with electrics. I went over change gears so we stream them, pop them, control them, wise man, principle.
He who thinks he knows it all is a fool in this time. Don't just feed your body, feed your soul and your mind.
I tell you, man.
Even if it's just a simple word or a line.
Watch her. My turn, watch it.
One word.
Now get a chance now.
One word.
Them now feel like me a money and me wifey. Money never hurt me, a people bad mind me.
You want no money at the root of
trust them, me lock down shop. My time now, so me lock down clock. Like wet cement, me lock down block. Them I read like when sun at home. Me for this money, me bank account fat. Them a line this case just like Matlock. Money have to run, ox that truck. If them a drum, them just get knocked.
You want no money at the root of all evil. Our people, them a do the evil. Money no sense, so no tell no lie, you see too. Say our people, them a do the evil. Hey, money never cause no harm. A the heart of mankind, them a do the shag with them all along. From some he plant him gone, they make sure him gone. So to them system, me not conform. You want no money at the root of all evil. Our people, them a do the evil. Money no sense, so no tell no lie, you see too. Say our people, them a do the evil.
Before me trust them, me lock down shop. My time now, so me lock down clock. Like wet cement, me lock down block. Them I read like when sun at home. Me for this money, me bank account fat. Them a line this case just like Matlock.
The girl them hang on for we, the girl them hang on for we, the girl them a ball out for we, the girl them a ball out for me, the girl them a fight over we, the girl them a mad over we, the girl them a call out for we, yes them a call out for. Alright, me father was a girl, is me follow the tradition. A girl vex next, just go get 21. Me just drop for a fatty, but I know the belly bang. The face looks so cute, you know she still a go get, and then me drop for a sing.
What it is?
Be a girl a text, me and me girl them can't left, nah left, yeah left. Reaching out to all the girl them from the four corners of the earth, representing for the turf. Gorilla thing, not Tarzan pan a swing. The girl them hang on for we, the girl them hang on for we, the girl them a ball out for we, the girl them a ball out for me, the girl them a fight over we, the girl them a mad over we, the girl them a call out for we, yes them a call out for. Alright, me father was a girl, is me follow the tradition. A girl vex next, just go get 21. Me just drop for a fatty, but I know the belly bang. The face looks so cute, you know she still a go get, and then me drop for a slim as all the way from Senton. And me way to Kingston, man, with there. Clarendon, and then me send for me Yankee girl from all the way to Uncle Sam. She says she want to married first, she want the wedding band, and then me drop for me dunce girl we spell all the text them wrong. But John know that me now like she give me the wickedest. And then me fly in me British girl from up a London. Take her to the beach and then we in at the sun. Me rich girl from Dubai, give me not no less than $100. A US in my pocket, she said, babes, you are the man. Me girl from over India, she love the jokey charm. But none of them no shape out like the sexy African. The girl them hang on for we, the girl them hang on for we, the girl them a ball out for we, the girl them a ball out for me, the girl them a fight over we, the girl them a mad over we, the girl them a call out for we, yeah, just them a call out for.
Watch it. Selector man, watch it. Him salary good. Watch it now.
People get ready, cause the time has come. Repatriation is a must.
Leave up.
Fret not yourself, although the time is so rough.
Principle.
Jah is the master in whom I trust.
One team, man.
That's why.
How you mean? Wise selector, smooth. Control them, man, control them.
Be a badness. Repatriation is a must.
Smooth them out, principal. Smooth them.
Although the time is so rough, Jah is the master whom I trust.
Yo, man, stop that gun, man.
That's why we give.
Every time you do that, you frighten me. Sweet harmony.
And now we look for down in the ghetto. Time is so rough. Babylon system is so unjust.
You're wise.
False leaders, be careful what you doing.
Box that till you're blind.
Easy, mommy. Easy. Bang, bang, bang.
That's why we give just dance and pray. And now we look for better days. That's why energy we give just dance and pray.
Well, you must have your own destiny.
Yo, listen to this selector, you know. Listen carefully, man. Stream them, selector.
But you have to work hard, you know.
You don't know about the boat, right?
Tell them now. Rise.
Stand tall.
Yeah, all of you that come in the ghetto and the slum, tell them, come one day, you will overcome. Come one day, I feel it out of the slum. Come one day, you will overcome. Come one day, I feel it out of the slum. No for wonder how me fix and how me move and how me dance so. No stop while without a smile feel like ya so. Come on my house fit and so. And that the one the peso. And then the ear baby two side make a voice echo from your nose. Say you happy boy now girl can't tap it from your little bit and focus in ability a show. Happy baby that
dangerous
no crown, no pick, no pose, no pick, no chain, no juke, nobody a sound.
And tell yourself that you won't give up without a fight. And tell yourself
Why you work with her features? Now I deal with her. Now tell him.
Oh, that's right.
Come one day, we'll overcome. Come one day,
Sweet.
Come one day,
Stream them.
we'll overcome. Come one day.
Listen and watch it.
Black or black
Watch
and
it.
white or white. Ain't it? Every nation of us who wrong from right. Ain't it? Dark or dark and light or light. Ain't it? Uplift the youth, them in the almighty sight. Remember, say we are all God's children.
Fire, baby.
Different focus, different purpose. But a one man
Spread some love, man.
All God's children. Different nation, different education, but a one vibration. Time to kill out all ism.
Settle high grade. What?
Criticism.
Oh, gosh, man.
Time now for love
High grade
giving.
into the
And
house.
the way you live it is
Bright
how
light.
you're living. And know what you give it with the heart. What you
Navigator,
giving.
postcode.
Nation, the people, them need
Wow.
some uplifting.
Hey, where I
Say,
say?
you, them want some upbringing. That's why reggae song I am.
Yo, when I
singing,
keep on a
yo.
distance.
Black or black and white or white.
I agree.
Hey, I'm DJ, pull that up again. Pull it.
Yes, I agree. Yes, man. You want a piece of action, too? Nice.
Black or black and white or white. Ain't it? Every nation of us who wrong from right. Ain't it? Dark or dark and light or light. Ain't it? Uplift the youth. them
Special
in the
request,
almighty
Buzz Rock.
sight.
I tell you.
Remember, say we are all God's children.
Ranger, Ross Ranger.
Fire, baby.
Different focus,
Tomorrow night,
purpose, but a
classic
one man
performance.
all God's children. Like a yo, different nation, different education. But a one
You better understand, so we all back in up. I tell you.
criticism. Time now for love giving, and the way you live it is how you're living. And know what you give is with the heart what you're giving. Nation, the people, them need some uplifting. Sister get to you, them want some upbringing. That's why reggae song I am singing, yo. Black and white.
You control the prayer, nice and
every nation of us who wrong from right.
You mix nice.
Dark and light and light.
Quality engineering.
In the almighty sight. Remember, say we are all God's children. Different focus, different purpose, but a one man make us. We are all God's children.
Tell them.
Different nation, different education, but a one vibration. Religion is only two and finger, so religion no get caught up in. The Almighty is a united structure. From you alive, you is a son and daughter. The Trinity of eat, air and water. No mama, papa, child and yo.
I want them know so the mighty tipper tone from Northland and Stonehampton represent from them time till now. With the youth like Roddy Boone, Ochepeng, Maestro, and Best as a manager. Now in town.
Music is life for I and I. So when I'm down, play a good song. You and your negative vibes around me now working. I hope this feeling does last for a little while. Coming off the nice time for so long.
Punch the while, punch the while. Straight up.
My name lurking.
Hit them.
Ready if it broke your vibes again. Full of mates, love your life, it's a gift. Get the mates, grind it up, full of spliff. Do something now, we make enjoy life.
Producers, distributors,
get a girl, fly away, take a trip. On the beach,
you
see
know,
the water, take
lock.
a dip. Do something now, we make enjoy
life.
And stop carry feelings, I'm steady holding
with
firm.
loyalty.
But you want another tip, so what you need is
Sin, loyalty. Buzz it.
Music is life for I and I. So when I'm down, I play a good song. You and your negative vibes around me now working.
Now work.
I hope this feeling does last
Select
for a
wise
little
man.
while. Coming off the nice time for so long. Catch a vibe, just watch out for bad, my name lurking. Ready for broke your vibes again. Full of mates, love your life, it's a gift. Get the mates, grind it up, full of spliff. Do something now, make enjoy life.
Spread love, spread love.
Girl, fly away, take a trip. On the beach, see the water, take a dip. Do something now, we make enjoy life. And stop carry feelings, I'm steady holding firm. But you want another tip, so what you did is don't even know you no more.
You control the prep nice, man, I tell you.
You sell your soul just to gain the world. You know I say it's all a trick, so what you did is don't even know you no more. You're too bad, man.
Hey, I'm a DJ, pull that up again. Pull it.
Box that till you're blind. Bang, bang, bang.
Yo, I agree. You come the right time. Last furlong.
Every door that we open, they keep locking it.
I tell you.
Protect your account, girl, Babylon, we're locking it.
Yeah, me want to.
Me sing. You softly the way I leave it when they put a trap in it.
See?
Alright then, they can stop my love.
No.
None of them can stop my love. No. They can stop my love with it. I see some people run out of control.
Watch him.
Yeah.
Principle. Watch it. Wise.
True to myself, I'm in a sell me soul.
Never.
Come make me put a little love in a the bowl. Because the fool has been never been told.
I see you after her.
Yeah. Well, why every road that we pave, they put a stop in it. Yeah. And every door that we open, they keep locking it.
I tell you.
Protect your account, guys. Babylon, we locking it.
Last furlong.
You so feel the way I leave it when they put a trap in it. Alright then, they can stop now. No, none of them can stop now.
Don't forget the place called Bluesville, song called Cultural Expression.
So when we sing, and they can stop Jala. No, none
Selector,
of them can stop Jala.
Principal,
No, this is what I have with it.
Wise.
Stay with reality, not change no time. The tree never changes, it a still a be line. The moon still a glow and the sun
Set
still
to
a
Sky
shine.
Juice
And the
and
wind still
Weber.
a blow and the stars still a line. The only changes are because of
Hey, welcome to the currency.
Chill out and make love to the music I love.
How you mean?
Reggae music. I just wanna dance and listen some raw.
How you mean? Tell them, man.
And make love to the woman I love. To some reggae music. I've been working 9 to 5,
Chill.
Monday to Friday. No, my body feel like I'm in overdrive.
We work straight.
On the highway. So I'm so happy when the weekend come. I tell myself it's time to have some fun. I just wanna dance and listen some rubber.
Serious. Tell them.
I'm feeling good, I'm feeling irate.
Yo, Anthony, we soon coming up.
I'm in the mood.
Yeah, man.
I'm feeling good, I'm feeling good, I'm feeling irate. I got no time to be feeling. I just wanna dance and listen some rubber. Chill out and make love to the music I love.
Yo, you listening?
I just wanna dance and listen some rubber.
Listen keenly, you know.
Smoke and make love to the woman I love. To some reggae music.
We love her.
I've been working 9
She
to
have
5
golden locks.
from Monday to Friday. No, my body feel like I'm in overdrive.
I agree.
Back and forth on
Pay
the
attention.
highway.
Set the
So I'm so
postcode,
happy when the
navigator.
weekend
Bright
come.
lights. Love to see you, man. To see you lovely.
Have some fun. I just wanna dance and listen some rubber. Chill out and make love to the music I love.
And we still after that girl.
I just wanna dance and listen some rubber.
Sister Zebulon.
And make love
Yes.
to the woman I love. To some reggae music.
Yeah,
1
principal.
cup of coffee, then I go. Time to go party
Sister
in the place
Zebulon.
under me know. It's the weekend, that's why me happy so. In Jamaica
Why
we
you tell
celebrate
Travis,
a
yeah?
little more. So I can't say another one. Another one, I get the high grade from Calibod.
Serious,
Every time
high
smoke
grade.
travel to me blood.
Take it, man.
When me
Take
see
it,
more
take it.
stars and up a Hollywood. Don't
Anthony,
work, no happy
we are
time.
come for you, man.
Can't kill out yourself, you did
I'll lock you up in the studio, man. I tell
only
you.
one thing me have on me mind. Female hair while the sun a shine. Music is the healing of the nation. So I love the true reggae vibe.
Go on, principal. Go on.
Oh, Jah.
Watch it now, selectors. DJs, watch out. Selector can. See? I tell you. Why selector? Can't touch him.
Rude boy, when I look at you,
Sister
I
Judah.
see so much of you in me.
Yeah,
As
Sister
juveniles
Jessa.
walking up
Hey,
and
I
down
love you,
with
man.
the big old rusty Mac tree. I and Prince and Pinini. Night up and night we used to call each other.
Watch it.
Oh, Jah, hear my prayer.
You have not work for the man.
Oh, what I'm prefer, what I'm prefer. Rude boy, when I look at you, I see so much of you in me. As juveniles walking up and down,
teach them.
the big old rusty Mac tree. I and
Straight talk.
Prince and Pinini.
Up there.
Night up and night we used to call each other Jah for control of it. No Jah works with take
Wise selector.
He then no know nothing about life, so them better back up.
Back up.
Jah love I won't deny. I just can't get enough.
Settle, I grade, settle.
Every day and every night, and I just won't give up.
Universal
no matter
love.
How things don't seem right, no. My girl, let us pray together now and go to sleep. I'd like to feel your tender touch beneath the sheet.
Legal, legal.
Oh, your kisses are delicious. Yes, they are so sweet. But can't I love it? Can't I love
Yo, content, legal.
That works with take up. He don't know nothing about life, so them better back up. Jah love I won't deny. I just can't get it up.
Them artists, they are work with us. We are work with them. Legal, legal.
No matter how things don't seem right, no. So now with the passage of time.
Watch it. These artists we are work with.
Raindrops on my roof, yeah.
Sweet.
And my house isn't waterproof.
Come touch me, come touch me.
Sunshine on my bed.
Easy Zebulon.
There's no pillow.
Oh,
Tom.
Settle high grade. Relax your intention.
All I can step to stick to a letter, yeah.
Principle.
Life seems to be miles better.
You smooth on the last furlong, may I tell you.
Like no man on the corner.
Box that till you're blind.
Ah, yeah.
Nobody gives a damn.
Entertainment.
No food inside my fridge.
Great performance,
Put
Principle.
on the stove, there's some cornmeal porridge.
Yes, man.
And just as long as I keep my coverage, yeah.
I tell you, your control the preamp nice. I tell
me
you.
cross
The love of me
over
here.
over the bridge.
Yeah, I work with the instrument. Yeah, the voice and the raps. Yeah, I tell you, percussion them. You keep it flowing, man. I love it.
Be a badness.
I tell you.
Living in a little village, on the race, on the privilege.
But you know what me not hear? Mr. Luciano, what?
Hey, I'm a DJ, pull that up again. Pull it, pull it.
A Luciano alongside Rastafari.
Principle. What a selector.
Bang, bang, bang.
Are you ready now? Ready for go cross River Jordan. Are you ready? Bible on me left and me right in on me right.
Yo, Yard Massive, you listening?
Are you ready now? Ready for go cross River Jordan. Are you ready?
An upfront selector and an upfront sound, upfront presenters.
No place
Listen
for me to stay. No place in this land high. In this wretched land.
Principle, smooth, cultural expression.
All I see is brutality. Every day.
Settle high grade, bright lights,
So I
navigator,
made this
force code.
to set myself free. Yo! Pull up, pull up, pull up. Let's go. A Lucian alongside Rastafari. I got bread. You know it's a repatriation is a must, you know? What do you say, Lucian? Are you ready now? Ready to go cross River Jordan. Are you ready? Bible on me left and me right in on me right hand.
A segment like this, you come like Highway.
Are you ready?
Tell you. Yo!
Are you ready? Bible on me left and me right in on me right hand.
Teacher.
There's no place for me to stay. No place in this land high. In this wretched land of me
So sweet.
All I see is brutality. Every day.
Teach them, teach them.
So I make this stand.
special request to the man called High Grade, Bright Light, Navigator Postcode,
any longer.
And a sweet sister.
Cause
oh gosh, man.
It's open under Babylon. I am well prepared to chat over yonder.
And I good to go.
And I've made my plan.
Yeah, where your father?
No time to linger.
Now, where your father?
Are you ready now? Ready to go fast, people jump. Are you ready? Bible on me left and me right on me right hand. Finger cross, finger jump.
Yeah, your father will let you marry the most.
Are you ready now? Ready to go fast, people jump. Are you ready? Bible on me left and me right on me right hand. Finger cross, finger Jordan.
144,000 Bonaparte head shotting out of Babylon. In a this city be a confusion. More problem and no solution. Yo, got to go. Get the milk and honey flow. Got to go.
Principle,
get the green grass grow. Mama Africa has jet fodder and calling our children to where they belong. Of every type 12,000 strong. From Reuben straight to Benjamin. Of every tribe 12,000 strong. So we have to pass over River Jordan.
I can't wait no longer when the road is called up yonder. I'll be ready to answer the call of the master.
Are you ready now?
Ready to go fast with the job.
Are you ready?
The Bible on me left and me right on me right hand. Finger cross with the Jordan.
Yo, she's 23, man.
Box that till you're blind. Bang, bang, bang.
Aye. Man called Johnny Crucial Clark. We are move out. Easy Rasta youth.
I just don't want to see your face. I don't want to see you around.
You see principle? Well taught, you see? Yeah, man.
I don't know why
him can go down this up and up this up and round this up. See? Nothing him can do. Go on, principle, go on. I'm the one that teach the one. See? Well educated, man. And him have him own inspiration. See it there? Set a Rasta you. Internationally, Mr. Johnny Crucial Clark.
You don't know how Roddy Bone do it and UK Roses, man.
Oh, you mean, man? You brush them and dust them. Them don't know how you get there, you know?
I don't know why.
Straight up.
People like you, they don't try to live good.
True.
And do no wrong.
Zebulon.
And you will be better. Just keep up the bad thing. And you will live longer. Just keep up the bad thing.
Rasta Johnny Crucial Clark. Give up badness.
If you don't change your way,
box that till you're blind. Bang, bang, bang.
But no one will help you, I tell you. And you better
Crucial selector principle.
or you will end up in jail.
Him not rush.
I don't know why.
But him can crush you.
People like you,
but him a teach you, school you. Stream them principle.
no wrong. Just keep up the
Troll. Listen carefully. You have to pay attention, you know.
The emperor
Listen.
Ruler of the empire.
The Lion of Judah. Listen.
Elect of Jah.
Lion of Judah.
Hosanna, Hosanna.
Listen.
The emperor.
Lion of Judah.
Ruler of the empire.
Settle high grade.
Elect of himself. Jah. Hosanna.
Sister Zebulon, love you. Sweet.
In all the languages, this truth has been spoken.
Listen.
Established upon the earth as it is in the
Principal,
heavens.
listen good, my friend.
Many experiences, lessons of life's journey.
Why selector, man?
No arm with willpower and confidence. Rolling sincere.
Intelligently.
Ruler of the empire.
Lion of Judah.
Elect of Jah.
Lion of Judah.
Hosanna, Hosanna. The
Abyssinia. Lion of Judah.
ruler of the empire.
Watch it. Pay attention. Pay attention. Stand at ease.
Babylon, your throne is falling, falling.
Easy.
Falling to the ground.
Sister
And the
Zebulon,
fire is so
sweet.
burning, burning. Burning all around. I see your throne is a falling, falling. Falling to the ground. And the fire is a burning, burning. Burning all around.
Everybody that gone home, remember this a song. See? And remember this your selector. Cause them sweet them.
Say it's a judge or revelation.
Male and female. May I tell you?
Controls your mind.
Settle Rasta youths.
Now where you all go run to?
We don't
Where
play
you
punk
all
rock.
go hide? When the devil starts hunt you, Jah is not there by your side. I see
Lion of Judah.
falling, falling, falling
Why?
to the ground.
Hey, I'm a DJ, pull that up again. Pull it, pull it.
Yo, King Kong. Spank them. Man called King Kong.
Watch what you do. God Jah got his eyes on you.
King Toby is King Kong. Jammies King Kong. King Kong of King Kong.
Oh, merciful and so true.
Easy Rasta sisters. And settle Rasta youth. Wise selector. Principal. The teacher of streaming. Intelligent. Yeah, man. Man called King Kong.
You said your words must be dull and clean. Oh, watch what you do. God Jah got his eyes on you.
And you, sin, Lion of Judah. Run it.
Run it. Run it.
Watch it now. Yo, at this, at the things you're supposed to blow now. See? At them style. Yeah. At this Pablo. At them tune you're supposed to blow. See? Lion of Judah. Young people are waiting you.
Traveling the King's Highway. I'm going to Shashamane.
Lion of Judah.
Got to go. I'm leaving Babylon for sure.
Lion of Judah.
Got to go.
Easy high grade.
Babylon's gonna reap what they sow. Got to find new ways. Your children, gather yourself. Ethiopia now.
The Lion of Judah.
For Babylon is burning down. Traveling the King's Highway.
judgment day. For all our deeds we will all get paid. No more excuses, no more plastic smile. No more pretending and some acting style. Just keep it real and just pray for your guide.
His mercy and guidance
is ever right. Bless up the noble man, pay him his respect. And the humble woman, she deserves the best. There is no justice in this world. Jah me trust in, no diamond and pearl. There is no justice in this world.
Box that till you're blind. Bang, bang, bang.
Our kind of them that them are dating. Hey, had the same name that them taking. And just a name of the name, it's just not the same. Our kind of name that them are preaching. Hey, what kind of name that them are dating? Had the same name it them taking. And just a name of the name, it's just not the same. Alright then, well I heal Yahweh. Them need to know that at the name of the Almighty. Them gonna stray and left the truth.
See,
and know them
until it's the
sorry.
line of
And know
Judah.
them sad and them confused and know them sorry. Alright, me see them a run a rocket, preaching on Jesus' name and put the money in them pocket. But this is a warning, me tell them to stop it. The fire has come on them from falling, don't catch it. Our kind of name that them are preaching. Our kind of name that them are taking. Hey, had the same name that them taking. Just a name of the name, it's just not the same. Our kind of name that them are preaching. Hey, what kind of name that them are taking? Had the same name it them taking. Just a name of the name, it's just not the same. Alright, your name.
See,
Hey,
man called Principle, man called Bright Lights, man called High Grade, man called Postcode, man called Navigator. See, we there, them was there with you. And I show you, say, select a while. So I'm taking you now to the revolution and show you, say, why people them lost the cause for the revolution.
Shit, man. We even rob the street at night. Fuss and fight. We don't have no respect for a black brother. We are afraid of revolution. Man, why we are afraid of revolution? Man, why we are afraid of revolution? Black man, come here fi be a tribulation. Black man, come here fi fight liberation. Time for we have a revolution. Man said a time for we have a revolution. For Babylon, them a keep up corruption. Oh, them a whole natty dread in a detention. Say them a shoot up Jaja children, it no mention. Said every day we get up and we grumble. Man, every day we get up and we humble. We too soft, we too soft.
Guidance.
Give my best in the night. I receive your letters. Where you are racist, I put you through the test. Your dirty game won't bring this light to shame. Just a buffalo, a soldier. Survival is my name. Your racist mentality, keep I down in a poverty. You ambush in the night, oh Lordy, giving I a fight, yeah. But just keep I surfacing, just keep I surviving. I work so hard, you try back your, give me that green money, you can take the award. Lord, we build a cabin, we plant the corn. Now you backstabbing.
Leave safely, keep your distance, and leave Sister Zebulon alone. Place called Bluesville, Wood Green.
My teardrops is your sorrow.
Cultural expression. Selector, principle. Guidance.
Judgment swift and right.
The sweet sounds of Israel vibration. Ambush. God willing. Things and Times Tuesday.
Keep I in the corner. What that
Guidance.
Cause of my black skin tone.
Settle Rasta youth.
Shall be the head cornerstone.
Easy black people, African people.
This is Mike the shepherd, and you scatter the sheep.
Let's stay patient.
Foolish dog bark at flying bird.
Oh!
Your fancy talk is a cheap.
May I tell you?
Lord, we build a cabin, we plant a corn. Now you're backstabbing me. Look me with your scorn.
Brutality.
Your racist mentality.
May I tell you?
Make me feel forget violently. You ambush in tonight. Oh Lord, even I can fight. Yeah.
Still teaching.
Say a hungry man.
Is the vibration ambush.
A hungry man. Hey, a slave, a driver. Say the table is turned. We are the survivors. You're gonna get a burn. Another bird can. Making my life so hard. Away with your other bird can. Another bird can. That the owner feed the yard. You keep on ambushing me. You keep on.
I know, say, from music for play them on the F already.
Let go big chore.
When we are hungry and have no food to eat, when we are thirsty and there's no water to drink, we won't give up on praising Jah. We never stop praising Jah, 'cause Jah will provide.
Over there, you. Hey, you, sir.
Oh, I saw you on live.
Bomber drop, damn it.
Energy. Can't tired. Oh, I saw you on live.
Go away, wait.
The coolest station online.
Yeah, that's us.
Cause
Yeah, man, of the roots once again. Rockers reggae music.
Guidance. Yeah, man. Principle, we're there with you. We're gone. We gotta take Sister Zebulon. You see your father there? Yeah, I see your father there. Yeah, we know him long time, you know. We can't marry you. You're too young for I. Guidance. Love.